My name is Jay Chauhan. I will be talking about the Partition Act and the manner in which an application can be brought for partition when you have interest in the property. I am doing this broadcast for our Angel Mentorship Group, but anyone interested can watch this broadcast and learn from it. In the membership of the group, we have lawyers, paralegals, and also some members of public who are interested in legal issues. So I'll address it accordingly in very simple terms. And the key thing in the Partition Act to learn is the fact that when you bring an application for partition, the question is who should be able to bring an application. The application can be brought by anyone with an interest in the property, and if a minor is involved in the interest in the property, then you have to have somebody who is authorized on behalf of the minor to bring an application. But the application can be as of right brought by anybody with an interest in the property, like a joint tenancy in common, and the right to realize your share in the property is not only in the statute under Partition Act. There's a special procedure in the rules of practice that gives you the right to commence the proceedings, not by a normal statement of claim, but by an application. The application is much easier to bring because when you bring an application and serve it on the respondents, who are the opposing people who oppose the Partition Act proceedings, they have a right to respond with the materials that they provide to oppose the application. The Court of Appeal has confirmed that unless you have very good reason to oppose the application, such as, for example, somebody is trying to use the right abusively or oppressively, then you may oppose the application. If not, then the right of the applicant to realize their share in the property is there, actually. So if you have a tenancy in common, then by reason of the application, it'll turn into a tenancy in common to determine the proportion of interest you have in the property. So it's very important, if you're acting as a lawyer on the purchase or even a partition proceedings, that you firstly determine or attempt to agree on the sharing of the proceeds of sale when you commence an application. So the rule applicable in the rules of procedure is rule number 66 of the rules of practice. So hope that was useful, and if you have any comments, please show them below this video, and we look forward to hearing any questions that you have on any area of law, and I hope to try to address that question. We'll be doing a number of CPD programs on different topics, predominantly topics that are very often not addressed in the school, where if you're launching a practice, in my observation, there is a big gap between what is taught in the school and what you need to practice to understand the procedural aspects of the legal practice. So I hope that was useful. This is Jay Chauhan talking on the Partition Act. Thank you.